Humphries, you had to go to the well there, you've dug deep, but you've shown what all great champions do. You've found a way to win a great game. How would you assess it? That was our take on it. How would you assess it for yourself?
Yeah, I'd assess it the same. To be honest, it was a great game of darts. Cameron was really good in patches there. To be honest, I feel it takes two to make a great game, and yeah, we both played well there. It deserved probably a lasting side. To be fair, it was kind of very close, and I felt like I was playing well. Scoring wise in a couple of legs, and Cameron was just taking 11 darters out and whatever, 11, 12 stage, whatever it was. So yeah, I felt like he really pushed me hard, and he played well. I did as well.
Looks like you had a real fire in your belly at times there. We saw some reaction from you in a good way in big moments and enjoying that moment. Is that dangerous, Luke Humphries, when that fire is there?
Yeah, I think sometimes when I get a little bit fired up, I'm very dangerous, because then I'm very determined and I don't want to lose. I think sometimes when you're relaxed, you kind of, what's the best way to say it? You're kind of open to the fact of losing. I don't know, but when I'm fired up, it's like losing's not an option. I think that suits me sometimes, but I just can't. I can't do that all the time. If I was to do that, like Gezzy does, if I did that for 19 legs, I'd be worn out. I can't. But it was something was firing me up, and yeah, I'm proud of the way I come back and finished the game off and really took defeat from the Bulls and won the game.
At times, you look at it, you were distracted. Carrie dropped a dart accidentally, but then the crowd as well. What was your take on that? Did that get in your head at all?
Yeah, it wasn't the crowd. The crowd did nothing. Like I said, I don't think Cameron was doing anything on purpose. It was just he was doing things that I could hear, and like I said, he wasn't doing it on purpose. He's not that kind of guy, but I could hear it, and it kind of, when you're in a stressful situation, the minute thing really does annoy you. And it was annoying me. So yeah, I just sometimes when it's happening, you kind of looking back thinking, whatever you're doing, I know you're doing it to stop. But so like I said, he was never doing anything on purpose. He's not that kind of guy. But he did stop in the end. But yeah, it's just nervous energy, I think.
On a night full of drama and shocks, when you're the world number one on last and you see all the other still yeah, when all the other seeds are tumbling, is there an added pressure and expectation for you not to follow all the other big names out in this session?
I still think there's a lot of good names in this tournament, and I think someone said that to me in my TV interview. A lot of big names gone out. Yeah, maybe, but there's still a lot of good big names in it. James Wade is a big name. Gian Van Veen's a big name. Mark Van Goen's a big name. There's still absolutely loads in there. Danny Knopper, in my eyes, is a big name. So yeah, that's 5 off the bat right there, and there's still another 3 players. I can't think of they are. I'm too focused about what's going on, but yeah, there's still a lot of good names still in this tournament. So they're kind of making it out like all the big names are gone, and I'm the only one left. That's not true at all. There is some massive names still in this tournament. That's going to be a really, really tough one to win.
Just like congratulations.
Thank you.
Luke, well done tonight on that victory. You said there that you are still the world number one and will be the world number one no matter what happens now. Does that just maybe remove a little bit of distraction, or not distraction, so you're not distracted by it, but it just removes that narrative, people watching will let them go number one or not? That's gone now, because you will be.
Yeah, I mean, if that was the whole agenda for this week, then that's kind of a shame, to be honest, because obviously being world number one and all that was great, but I'd rather be major winners, major champions, than being world number ones. If I've upset a few media channels for a couple of weeks, and then so be it. I'm sure they've had a couple of things ready to put up, when Luke would have done it, but fortunately I've upset them all, so I apologise, but I'm still fighting, and like I told you yesterday, I'm not going to give it away. I'm going to try my hardest to keep hold of it, and I think that kind of overshadowed the tournament a little bit. I kind of seen it on social media all the time, like, this is what Luke needs to do to win. Maybe put him under pressure a little bit himself, but he probably will get it in the end. But this is a massive tournament, this to win. So bugger the world number one. This is a major tournament everyone wants to win. So that's more important than being world number one, and the race for world number one as well.
And how special will it feel tomorrow if you did lift this trophy? Because you've won so many, but this is one of the ones that has eluded you. It's just another one ticked off, and like we keep saying it, in less than 2 years.
Yeah, of course. I really want to win it. This is, I think, the third or fourth time I've made the quarterfinals now. So I really want to go on and go one better. And you know, I know what will happen tomorrow. If I did win, it would all be, oh, you've exceeded world number one again. But it's not about that for me. I'm not trying to extend my lead. I want to win this as a major tournament because it's an amazing one to win. It's a really tough one. You've got all the best players in the world here, and yeah, it's another one to tick off. But of course, it'd be my 9th, and you know, then I want my 10th and stuff like that. And I want to overtake people, and I want to create history and legacy, like I tell you guys all the time. So yeah, this is, you know, another step forward, but you know, a tough day tomorrow and another tough game against James.
Just a word on Cameron Menzies. How far do you think he can go in his career? Because when we talk to him, he seems to maybe lack a bit of confidence, talks himself down a little bit, but we know the ability he's got. It's just sometimes mentally can't get over the line, but he pushes really, really close to him.
Yeah, I think he's got the talent, you know, the scoring power, and I think tonight he showed a lot of bottle, to be honest, in moments. You know, usually, I mean this in a nice way, when you put him under a lot of pressure, he sometimes folds a little bit, but tonight he really didn't do that. I was putting him under immense pressure, scoring well, but yeah, he showed a lot tonight. I think of course he lost, he'll be disappointed, but I think he'll come back from it thinking that I really pushed, you know, the world number one far away. So I love Cameron, I do. I like him as a person. I've always gone well with him, so I wish him the best as well. But yeah, he's got the potential, but he has to make sure that he's mentally strong in the big moments, because that is what separates the good players from the great players.
Cheers, thank you. Well done tonight.
Thank you.